Welcome everyone. This is London with the Crypto Kingdom. It's very nice to see you guys this evening. We've got some action to update you on. We had some great trades over the last day here. We started off the day making a nice video for the members of our VIP, and a lot of people have heard a lot about their returns, getting some great comments, and yeah, it was a pleasure to get those to get that private exclusive video to the restricted VIP zone. So we appreciate all of you in the VIP section and members, guys, members. And let's see, with that, we're going to get into a few different issues today. We're going to cover, first of all, how, let's see, Elon Musk. We're going to cover the tweet that Elon went through. He asked last night, he wanted to know whether or not people wanted, essentially whether or not they thought it was a good idea and let's try and find that tweet if we can run it down. And this was it. Do you want Tesla to accept Doge? So this was a big market mover last night. Now, we had already gotten into the trade prior thereto per the strategy and our pricing targets. If you're new to the channel, we always cover pricing targets. That's our real big ticket item here, is a pricing target. As you see this green figure here, this 417, this 41 cents, 41 and 7/10 cent. That was the pricing target that was there pre-existing before this area right here got touched. So we, of course, we'll talk about the triangulation. We'll talk about the breakout here, but essentially this was the target area here. So, you know, this trade was kind of taken care of by the time he had gotten involved in it. So that was nice. You know, you're currently at about up about 20% to the current price since our price, essentially our price target was struck. So Dogecoin, again, if we just want to recap, and then we'll touch on Shiba in just a second, which is about to hit its golden pocket, or actually in the process of hitting its golden pocket. And we will look at, let's do a quick measurement from since the highs here. We're off about 45%. Was the level of, I say the complete loss with the retracement, but we've backed off that 45%, and right now we're at about only down 33% from the recent high, in and around that 75, just below that 75 mark. So fantastic, well done. It looks like we're recovering ground slowly but surely, and it has been a real slow mover. I'll just tell you that. It's been something that we have gotten through with some patience, but it's just been kind of, I don't know, a lot of people are frustrated. People want it to do better than maybe it is. A lot of people are holding. A lot of the VIPs and just general members of the let's say this, of the listening audience, and particularly also our base camp. It's really nice to have a bunch of people in our base camp. We look forward to you guys going ahead and signing up with the crew, the VIP zone when you can. We do have some new members of the VIP, and I want to go ahead and say a shout out to Brad Sullivan. Welcome to the VIP zone. DMS Business, also welcome. You guys are just more than welcome in the VIP zone. We're very happy to have you. And let's see, also we have Brunner Samuel. So those were three within the last day here. Just last few hours, I think over the last 12 hours or so, they decided to go ahead and join the restricted VIP zone. So we are very happy to have you, very happy to have you. And let's see, it's going to get you guys into some private chats with some nice chart work, guys. Essentially some great chart work. Some of the chart work has essentially established a 2x for some people over the last, I'd say, I don't know, what, 48 hours, guys? So yeah, within the first week, I'll say this, within the first week of officially having our VIP zone, we did achieve a 2-week, or let's say a 2x, and I'm just looking at here, what is that, about 9 days, within the first 9 days or so. That may have been accumulated on different trades, but yeah, on into about, it took 10 days and we hit a 2x. Or at least 100% of a gain here. That was a very phenomenal move to the upside here on, what was this, the Shiba coin. Now, I did not know this, but I wanted to bring to everyone's attention as it retraces, and Shiba has just gotten into its golden pocket. Shiba actually, as you guys are looking whether or not you were interested in it or not, it actually essentially shut down the entire system. From what I understand, it required, or it took over all of the ERC20 tokens that were going to be used as gas fees, I suppose. I don't think you had to buy it with gas fees, so I'm not exactly understanding Binance's position on that. But it essentially shut down, I understand, the entire Binance exchange was completely out of its medium of exchange. From what I understand, which is a little bit, I don't understand I haven't done a lot of research into the Binance Smart Chain, how that relates to to Ethereum, to gas fees, etc. I just know that Binance is a great system to trade on. It's probably one of the best systems to trade on, and it seems like Sheeb has wrecked the system. It has literally brought down the system. So right now, what we're going to look at, what's important for us right now, aside from those details, I think there's a lot of different exchanges you can get Sheeb on, but definitely like Crypto.com is very easy. That's one thing. Crypto.com is very easy. Difficult to do limit orders, though. I'll say that, difficult to do limit orders. As we look at this golden pocket, we're going to be looking at the 61.8 to the 65% retracement. Now, Sheeb is currently going through that. At the same time, it's going through a much more dramatic kind of attempt to, I'd say, hold itself with some pricing composure. So as it does that, let me not do that one more time. Let me go ahead and delete that line there. Can't stand when I delete the wrong line. That happens with these technicals sometimes. So it has touched down essentially right underneath that 65% mark and around the quad odd, let's say 2820. So that level has hit. It looks like it's low on the RSI. That's one thing that we would say is a good sign. It looks like it's deep into the RSI, probably deeper than it has been in the past. So it looks like that relative strength is waning, and it's worth spending some time on, guys, because there's a big level of interest, kind of I'd say a very broad level of interest in the coin. So we haven't reached the 30 mark yet on the RSI. I would anticipate when we do reach that, we're going to be receiving hopefully a nice trajectory to the upside. So let's kind of stay tuned on that. We have just hit that golden pocket, and let's dig back into one more great trade, guys. This is MATIC. Now on MATIC, a lot of you guys have made money. We brought this up on the breakout originally here, and that was a phenomenal trade, guys. That was about a 30%, which we make 20-30% trades all the time. The next one, which I included to the VIP, in addition to the VIP, I also included this. Let's see, MATIC. Let me look at MATIC. What did I do on MATIC? Let me see exactly when I included that. I know I included this in terms of over the last several days. This was, let's see, corrected fibs, Dogecoin. What do we have? We have MATIC. Here we go. An update on MATIC. New early levels. Okay, new entry levels. This was 2 days ago. Okay, this was while MATIC, and this was private to the VIP crew. To the VIP crew, I'm giving all of the entry levels for the retracement. So this was nice being able to deliver this on MATIC, and I'll go through that to give essentially the idea while during the time in which it's here. And guys, you can focus on a lot of different coins. You can do a lot of different things in your trade and what you're trying to do and what you're trying to trade. Now, with all of that said, you want to try and maximize your gains. You want to try and get involved in things that are going to be the most productive for you, the most profitable for you. So when I call this out here, when I call this out in here for the accumulation to occur at these different ones, and not advice, but just due to the fact that I believe that given the prior pricing history, okay, given the nature of the price action in MATIC, okay, given this extreme pricing history, it looks like we're going to potentially achieve something quite dynamic, okay, and indeed we did, okay. It went down, it stepped through these levels of retracement, and guys, look at the upside here. So I brought this back to the attention of the VIPs this morning, saying, hello, we were just able to bring this to you for about a 20 or 30% gain, and this one, I had said in the video, I'm not sure exactly what I pinpointed with them, but it was a nice healthy move from in terms of this morning. So having access to that information is very key, and we're just really happy that you're able. This is also called Polygon. MATIC is called Polygon. It's a nice technology from what I understand, and the move to the upside today is about 43%. So within the time frame here, just on MATIC, guys, within 3 days and 8 hours, let's do the calculations real quickly. Within 3 days and 8 hours, let's say that you had, let's just say a ballpark of 20 to 25%, okay? Let's say 20 to 25%. Okay, so that'd be about 1.2, and then let's say you decided to hit this one. I don't know, for maybe I I don't know. We anticipated, quite a healthy move here. So I don't know that you have to max it out. It's still kind of live. Let's say it's still kind of live right now at 36. At 1.36. Well, that's not bad. That's over 60% on your money right there. So that's a nice move in 3 days, guys. That's a nice move in 3 days. It's nice to be able to bring you guys those types of I don't know, experiences. Let's just call it an experience. So the whole of it is a nice move. Let's just say that. Now, in terms of Dogecoin, let's go to the candles real quickly. Let's look at this and just let's take another measurement here. You're currently up about 20% there. Now that's underperformed. Usually, as I have explained before, the second time that you hit a level while you're retracing, and that's essentially what Dogecoin is doing now. The second time that you hit a level, I have described it kind of like the basketball theory, guys. If you have a basketball on you, if you decide to kind of drop it from your waist, it will typically bounce. The next time it bounces without any interruption, it will bounce less. So it's kind of that, the weight of gravity and just kind of the laws of physics, if you could kind of think of that in terms of kind of the basketball theory, just kind of bouncing and slowly bouncing some less and less degree. So that is exactly what we're seeing here. It's to be expected. It already had a good trajectory on the first bounce here, guys. It made about 40%. Great price action. That's what we would like to see out of all of the coins. But no, we're focused on Doge quite a bit because we do enjoy that price action, and Doge just has it. It continually has it. It has been slow recently. It has been relatively slow. So that is one thing that we're looking at in terms of Doge. I guess as we look at that, how does that change our approach? And you've heard us talking about some different coins. You've heard us talking about MATIC. You've heard us talking about Shiba. It just seems like that Doge has wanted to kind of slow down for some reason. I think it's because it's gotten, I don't know. We have to bring up this differential, though. We have to bring up this contrast, because as you look at, let's look at MATIC, for instance. Let's compare that just for the sake of you guys understanding some other coin and the dynamic that it presents. Now, as we look at MATIC, we remember that, guys, on a move, it went up to $1 very quickly, guys. It went from, we let our inside circle kind of know about MATIC right here, okay? And that was at about, what was the price there? About 75 cents. It only took about 3 days to get up over $1, guys, up to $1.05. So it took 3 days from 75 cents. Now, Doge is in a different cycle, okay? It's in a different, I don't know. It's experiencing different price action. The important thing, though, is as you can look at MATIC, which in 3 days went from 75 cents to $1. People have a different affinity for Doge. There's kind of a different reason for people liking Doge, but that doesn't change the fact that within a 3-day period of time, we have retraced. I'll say, and let's see the total period of time that's been, within a 3-day period of time, we have retraced 33% right now. So whereas in a three-day time period with MATIC, it was able to go up that amount, and we can do the exact layover on the time frames, but these are just kind of examples. This is a 3-day time period wherein. And now trades were available during this time period, of course. So the conversation becomes a little bit complicated. And once we really get into the exact timing and kind of laying out our trades and timing our trades. But that's just an example. If we were to say, okay, within 3 days, something was able to go up to $1. Let's say that type of a gain. And within these 3 days, Dogecoin has achieved kind of some negative pricing. And it's an achievement to the extent that it wants to establish some stability. Let's say that. So the retracement is part of the kind of the building the infrastructure of the pricing. Okay, so it's something it is required to the extent that there is just no like eternal supply of demand to apply to a market. There's always that give and take between the buyers and the sellers. So we're always going to have that adjustment somewhat in the price as they kind of find their medium balance, or they find their equilibrium. So that is, essentially that's what we're looking at now in terms of Dogecoin. And we're hoping that we get some positive price action. At any point in time, this can turn around. It has a very good history in and around. Let's take a look back at the previous, let's go to the lines real quickly. This previous pricing event, this previous trend, and we'll go ahead and we'll reframe this, okay, just to look at. Now, I have adjusted my Fibonacci's, okay? I've adjusted my Fibonacci's to just reflect the golden pocket right now. Now, on the previous pricing history, this Fibonacci was the key. Once it hit the Fibonacci, okay, this was in and around, mid-April. Once it hit the Fibonacci, it decided to go on up. So that was kind of a crucial. Again, that's the golden pocket. That's the golden ratio, which is kind of required. Not always, but it's maybe even preferred. Let's say that. So let's look at in the current circumstance, and we're going to run into a little bit of a question as to where would you draw your fib. We have the entirety of this price action being accomplished. Some people may say, well, we want to start the fib here. We want to start the fib here. So it gets a little bit complicated, whereas when we have a real clear delineation here in terms of where to start, if we were to apply the preceding kind of levels here, we would probably start it here, to tell you the truth. Let's go ahead and do that just to see where that would land us. If we started from literally right here, let's go to the very bottom of this area, and let's lift up right into here. It looks like we could accomplish something in the line of, and I haven't talked about this really yet, so we could accomplish something in the realm of like 37 cents, 37.8, 39.5, something around there would be interesting. Now, we're already at, and we've achieved some different zones that I've drawn in on some different Fibonacci's. So we've already achieved, very well, let's go ahead and say, a level right above that, which would be 41.7. So this gets a little bit, it seems like we've kind of, found a different level of a kind of interaction with the calculatives here. And it's just, I think part of it is the biggest part of it is our trying to stay above, irrespective of the previous kind of trend and its dynamics and levels of support. We're really trying to stay above this zone in here, this previous high, this kind of double top that we achieved. We're trying to stay above at all costs that level. So that has been respected thus far. That's about the 41.7 mark. So that 41.7 has been respected. And I will just say, if it decides to go and it decides to move down, that could have some different implications for Dogecoin. It could just have some different implications in terms of the price. I would say it may hit very strongly, right along the 34.1. It may hit very strongly there. It also may just be problematic at that point. And I would hate to get into the recovery zones that would, essentially be kind of that may occur. Okay, that may occur. Now, if they do, my big statement all the time is to not be over involved in something. And I will say this also, as we're looking at, talking about it going down, let's talk about the good things about why it may go up. Let's talk about the fact that literally, guys, it may be, the first, the first out of the gate of all the altcoins to just rush in and, at the board of directors with, Elon and Tesla. So that's exciting. SpaceX has just essentially, sealed a deal with Dogecoin. So we've got some, excellent factors looking towards the kind of as we look at the, as we kind of prognosticate or we predict out, the fundamentals are really coming together. And so, it may just be ultimately, if this does occur, to whatever extent it does, it will probably require some patience from people. It will also probably allow some other people who may not have been involved to become involved at a better level. So at less expensive of a level. So that's very nice. I kind of look at things that way. It will also provide us a lot of opportunities to trade. And that's one thing we love to do is trade. So I look forward to that on behalf of just myself. I'll say I love to trade, but I don't want it to go lower. Understand that. I just don't want it to go any lower. That's not my intention, is that it go lower so we can trade. Never. If this thing would have done what MATIC had done and just gone from, this high and around, kind of that first week of May, if it had gone up from 75 cents to $1, guys, we would be as happy as anyone else. Especially, guys, we have a lot of people that are major Doge holders. We would be ecstatic, guys. We'd be so happy if it had done that within let's say it just had, and we were all hoping that maybe it could go ahead and do that, but it kind of needed to retrace a little bit. So it's maintaining that line right now in let's say that previous resistance. It's trying to maintain that as a support. So let's hope it can continue to do that, and that we can continue to achieve some positive price action. And let's take a look at the SHIB again. And now it looks as if we have busted through the golden pocket. That tells me there probably weren't enough orders there. It took a small I don't know, a small recess there. It may be a fake out. We'll keep an eye on it. And let's take a look at the line chart. But it did. It looks like it paused, it hesitated, and now it's just moving on down. There's some reasons for that. I think we'd have to go to the essentially, we'd have to go to the candlesticks, and this was something I was very happy to be able to, I don't know, let's say at this point, let's focus on this. Let's focus on this. We've already made a 2x here, okay? We've already made, in our group, we've already made a 2x here. We've already made 100%. We're getting back into that same zone, guys, that was part of this retracement after that 100%. We're also getting drastically low on the RSI. I'm gonna bring up the RSI because it's nice on this one to watch the RSI kind of become relative to us. In and around this zone, this was kind of an inflection point. A pivot, which turned into a nice little reversal after the retracement, and just a great swing to the upside. Look at how high the RSI is. It didn't need to get down below 30. It didn't need to create a huge trench here. No, it was about at 48, and it decided to go ahead and make the leg up. So this is a nice way for us to watch just both the price action and the RSI at work together. And it's really establishing its own, I'd say its own behavior in terms of this RSI and the way that it's going to become more relative for us to look in the future as this, or in any coin, guys, as we apply something here, or we learn something here on SHIB, we want to go ahead and apply it to Doge. As we learn something on Doge, we want to apply it to SHIB or whatever else we can. So we learn on MATIC, for instance, and it looks like just since I've started here, it looks like MATIC has decided to say adios, and that's a big adios, guys, because that's a breakout of that triangulation at the top. It was trying to hold, but it looks like people may have gotten an interesting kind of heads up somewhere that was maybe a threshold level, and that was a good basis. So that's just happened as of our turning things kind of on here. So that's just fine. That's good. That was a great trade, and we'll see what it wants to do at this point. It looks like that's a sharp kind of move. We would anticipate immediately, guys, what is done on our side on anything. Once there's a retracement, there's an immediate move towards, let me go ahead and change this over. There's an immediate move towards Fibonacci's, and this is essentially how quickly this moves, is that immediately these Fibonacci's are drawn, and immediately price levels are allowed to be established. So that is a big portion of what we're founded on, what we really believe. So. And again, guys, none of this financial advice, just the type of information we want to discuss, that we want to hear from you as well, your own strategies, what's been successful. We've had some phenomenally successful people. Some of the VIP guys have literally, I'm going to shout out to Crypto Captain, guys. I'm going to call out Crypto Captain. What was it? $5,000 in 10 minutes. Okay, true story. Beautiful story, great trading, incredible discipline, and just, $5,000 in 10 minutes. Then on top of that, because he had made the great technical move, again, I'm just so happy to have been able to have brought that information to the group. And I just have to say, shout out Crypto Captain. You did a great job. I mean, you acted on this information just immediately, and I know you digested it. I know you're clearly intelligent enough to look at the breakout of the pattern, the reconfirmation, turning the previous resistance into a support and moving to the upside. That's just textbook. Now, it was typically this pattern will break to the downside, but no, it surprised, and on that surprise, I know that Crypto Captain got involved, one of our VIPs, and I won't read you his text or anything like that, but I'm just going to brag on him, because that is, according to him, that's beach money. He said he was heading to the beach and wanted to relax and take the week off now. So I thought that was really nice. Just a beautiful trade. So very well done. I'm really happy about my the success at I don't know, at my at the channel. I'll just say my channel. It's really nice to be able to experience that with you guys and see you guys doing well. It's nice when I make good trades, guys. But it's really nice when I see you guys making awesome trades, and I see you guys making them kind of, together, and you guys communicating. It's just really nice. That's why all this is being done, and it just proves, it just proves a lot in terms of, how strong you guys are. So congratulations to all the VIP members. Congratulations to Captain Crypto, and yeah, I hope all the information is really relevant to you. I know some of it's highly relevant because it's highly relevant to me and my profits and my 2X's and my my different trades that I'm executing. So I look forward to all of that. I'm going to check in just a little bit here with the chats and kind of see what's going on just for a second. It looks like I don't know. Let's see what we've got going on. Kind of did a reframework of the channel and the layover, just trying to work with things. It's kind of a first run here, and yeah, we'll definitely look at doing some additional, I guess setup changes. But gosh, it is something else to work one of these video machines. It's really something else. It's not always easy. So it's a lot of different types of work. Let's see. Hey, Amor is in the house. What's going on, Amor? Nice to see you. Crypto headquarters. Nice to see you. Definitely nice to see you. Is there a supply limit on SHIB? Yeah, we need to look into those. They've got some sort of DeFi thing worked out. Token burn. Looks like they're making some progress. Jay is in the house. Jay Suave, nice to see you. Crypto HQ. Fun fact, only 5 of CoinMarketCap coins are in the negatives. Yeah, I don't expect that SHIB will be the one that's going to be staying the negative for a long time. I don't really believe that. So we'll see what happens. Let's see what else we have. So yeah, it looks like everyone's kind of... SHIB will bounce back, it looks like. Okay, great. Well, you guys can smash the like button if you're in here. If you guys would like to hear more, kind of more details. I know that the let's see, the VIP guys got their video this morning, so I know you guys were I essentially gave you guys or gave the entirety of the VIP crew and guys, right now we have 50 VIPs. So I know that this channel is quickly creating this kind of exclusivity factor. It may not be that popular. I just know right now it's incredibly profitable for a lot of you. So that's really nice in terms of what we're creating, for me to know that the efforts that I'm going through and the efforts that you're going through, it looks like they're producing results. So that is, with the market being as difficult as it is, with you hearing only just, every now and then you'll hear a good story about people being successful. Like, I just have to tell you, like, it's nice to have a group that looks like they're performing well. So that's really positive. That's really, that's as much as we could hope for, and we hope for more. How about that? That's as much as we could hope for, and we hope for more. That'd be the best way to put it. So we're just kind of looking at a consolidation in price right now. No real structure forming. We really have to compress something to try and create something. Technically, it's just, Doge has been doing this. It's just been kind of, it's been this real lethargic machine. It's almost like teaching us patience. Like, it's been a really just slow as it goes. So that's been, something that we have looked at. And I just, in the meantime, while it's been slow, it's been giving, us an opportunity to wait as it hits a pricing target and wait as it hits a pricing target. Meanwhile, there have been other trades. I'm glad that the group got in on the SHIB trade. I'm glad that was a situation where, it was, people were just very excited about the amount of money that was just made in their account. So that's what we're all about. Let's see if, and I'll just say if, we can, stop this movement to the downside on SHIB with, breaking that 30 here. And what looks like we have just broken the 30 here in the RSI on the 30-minute line. If we go to the hour, I doubt that we have. No, if we go to the hour, we've still got a little ways. So we'll see what that looks like on the 30 versus the hour here in a moment. But yeah, I'd like to see, if this does go down. We were just looking at Dogecoin. Let's kind of do some comparatives, because look at this strong move to the downside, this strong move to the downside, and then a quick kind of recovery here. But the first leg really hasn't been recovered. So this strong move like this is kind of in tandem with this strong move and this strong move here. So as we look at that, let's also look at the at the RSIs. If you'll look at on the 30-minute the RSIs, you'll notice that this area right here did breach the 30. Okay, this area right here breached the 30. Then there was a little bit of movement along the bottom of the RSI, this bottom level, I'll just say in around the 30, dancing around that, and then it hits below again the RSI. But look, it accomplished this to this, so it literally lost, let's say it lost, what is this? Another 15% on the price overall while it was just hopping around the bottom of the RSI. So as we look to SHIB, we can definitely say that, yeah, it can go as low as quickly as it wants to. And I think a lot of people cut. I sent some information to people, the VIPs. I sent them a chart. It had to do with the kind of what you're seeing, excuse me. It has to do with essentially the price action right now and whether or not this was kind of predictable and essentially where it might be heading to. So that's in line. I'd say that's kind of in line right now with what I had sent the VIP crew, just because it seemed to be indicated. So it did look like for a moment that maybe the golden pocket was trying to play a role there, but it looks like, yeah, I think let me go to the Dogecoin again. I'm not trying to figure out, let's see, which one is more aggressive right now to the downside. It seems like they're both kind of taking on their own character, but certainly this would be a big move to completely erase the entirety of this 100%. That would seem a little drastic to me. This is kind of on the breakout. This is a brand new coin, you know, so typically, guys, I would just think that there would be some more room somewhere in here. Somewhere in here, there would be some more room. And I'm just going to point up into about here that there might be some more real room up in the price action here, up and above where it currently is now. There should be some more room up in here. And I just say that because it's a new coin, I think up in here there should be some more room. So I'll just say that 2 or 3 times so you guys can get that. But I really think that there should be. So yeah, let's just kind of see how it develops in the short term. If you guys are out and looking to put your money elsewhere and make some trades, I think that's exciting. I'm not one of the guys who wants everyone to hold. You have to hold even when it's going down. That's no sweat off my back if you guys decide to trade. That's why we're in the market, so you can trade. So let's look in around. Let's see anything else that had an interesting day. Waves had an interesting day. I've been looking at waves, and it seems like it's been a little more conservative than people would have wanted on that, but it's been interesting nonetheless. Yeah, very interesting, guys. Just kind of a dual channel here that just, without too much, the only thing you can really point at is what we look at all the time. And this has kind of been featured, waves have been featured by Binance, guys. So it's been, they've been getting this information out to people. And yeah, it's like as soon as it hit the first Fibonacci, okay? As soon as it hit this first level Fibonacci, you saw a nice spike. When it hit the next level of Fibonacci, it was kind of abbreviated. It wanted to move around, but then it saw, again, a good spike. And each of those was, let's see, first one was about 16%. Let's go to the candles so we can really measure this, because this might be a good trade for you guys coming up here, okay? Put a little alert on your system. You might want to trade waves. And this was a 22% when it hit that Fibonacci. This one here, the next level of Fibonacci, was a 28%. And it looks like it hit twice along that second level. Now the next level, we would anticipate it might hit equally, equal to that. It looks like they're very well proportionalized, or very well in terms of the repeating nature. They're very it looks very predictable to me. So this next level might be something that we would want to consider in terms of doing something interesting on. And I'll do a little alert. We will set that up and we will do waves. How about that? We will do that just so we can get a picture of when this does occur. And that will be in and around the time that it's going to the 50th percent retracement, just to have something on the side, just while we're waiting in some other price action, just so we can see exactly what we could do with some extra trades. Always looking for some extra trades. Always looking for some extra funds, some extra action. So let's see. I can look up at the chats real quickly, kind of see what you're dealing with. We have been talking about VIP having excellent results. We also have been talking about Tesla. Elon Musk, okay, do you want Tesla to accept Doge? He says last night at 3:13 a.m. So I mean, he's up late. You know, he's up late or wherever he is. He may be in the middle of business. Who knows? But he probably has a team, I would think, going after Twitter, the post, etc. So that got it phenomenal. And I thought this was interesting. 78% of 3.8 million people said yes. Now about 20% said no. So there's always going to be that angle there in terms of people that just say no. So that's about 1 in 5 people just said no. We don't want them to take Tesla to accept Doge. Very interesting, huh? Very interesting. I'm not sure why the resistance, but you guys just understand that there's just there are things that some people don't want to do, which is be nice a lot of times. I just don't understand people just not wanting people to do well, etc. It's just kind of it's beyond me. It's a little bit beyond me. So let's take a look. I'm going to look at the chats real quickly. And let's just see real quickly. Boy, it's been a long day. I have to tell you guys, it's been a long day. Cut that video this morning for you guys, and it's just one of those days. Long day, long day. Let's see. Doge.exe has stopped working. Danico, Doge.exe has stopped working. What is that all about? What's the news on that? Do you have a news break on it, or what is the input? I'd like to know kind of what you have on that and where you found that out. Where do you have that information? Let me know what you just found out about that. Nikaya, what's up, Nikaya? Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Nikaya. Very, very nice. Let's see what we have. Dun, dun, dun. Meme power. There we go. Crypto HQ. Let's see what we have. Anyone who's new, guys, we have a great VIP crew. The trading in the back rooms is really phenomenal. Just we have some different means of putting people together in the same space, and it's just nice. We have just some really nice trades going on. Some people with hot hands, like I say, just real hot hands. And Matthew Wynn, appreciate the follow. Shout out to you. You guys make sure you put your profile picture on there. Do something nice. And let's see what's going on. Oh, you know what was interesting too? Now, I don't trade this too much. I'm not real into. Someone asked me though to do the analysis, and I did. Let me see where this is. Pollux, is it Pollux? Yeah, Pollux we went at today. Let's see, Pollux, while it was sitting in and around this area, this was when I did the notification out to people. It's PolyLastic. PolyLastic, okay, POLX, PolyLastic. After we sent that out, let's see, guys. After we sent that out, we hit this fib, guys. It was this was a ride. This was a 76% gain. Not too bad. Not too bad. So just a small move, small kind of indicator, but that's the example of the type of stuff that we get into at the VIP level. That just the standard kind of stuff that we do. Just kind of notification. Here's a trade. This is what's going on. It looks like a trade. Not financial advice. Just it looks like you guys want to take a look at this in terms of the technology. The software program we're using seems to indicate there might be a trade happening, and we kind of use kind of some group collective thought on that. It looks like we're really hammering down on SHIB, okay? It looks like we're hammering down on SHIB, and then Doge is just steady as steady as it goes. So it looks like we're playing around with, or we did play around with the idea of having a triangulation here. I'll just tell you that Doge has been so averse, really, guys, has been so averse to doing anything that is reasonably expectable in terms of a technical pattern. It's been phenomenally unpredictable, or it hasn't comported at all. It has not comported at all with kind of the I don't know, just the general rubric of technical analysis. So it's been very difficult to endeavor to kind of harness. Now this R, let's look up this again. Let's see if this is still doing the same thing. All right, if for some reason this little ARRR does not want to quit. It's been like that for a while. Aave is up tonight. That's okay, about 10%. Yeah, just looking at some of the different movers to see kind of what we can kind of hone in on, kind of what we can focus on, just to get a look at things. Let's see. Yeah, so It looks good. It looks good. It looks like we're coming down to different levels, which may act as, let's take a look at the complete retracement here, one, and then we'd look at a completely kind of different level in and around here. Just kind of let it find itself, I'd say. Looks like on Shiba, the golden pocket didn't hold. That's okay. There just weren't enough orders. So it wants to go find that RSI. It wants to kind of reestablish itself. And like I said, guys, I just have a feeling that just in terms of the overall diagnostics, that there would be some room up in here, guys, some different room kind of up and around here. So I would, it's there, just just in and around somewhere up in here. So I would look at that as you make your plans with Shiba. It'd be nice to have a better price for sure. So if it wants to go down a bit, as long as it's available and on exchanges, I anticipate people will be picking it up. So that's very nice to hear. That's very nice to hear that maybe they'll get better prices on it. Maybe we all will. So yeah, the market's kind of mixed right now, showing some strength in some different areas. Some of the same usual suspects are doing well. If we look at if we can find, let's see, where is Ethereum? Ethereum. Again, just being real consistent, about up 2% at 4,295. Yep. So it's continuing to do well. Let's take a look at the chart. And, this is where things get just really kind of dangerous. So many people talking about a break out of a channel, etc. Look at Ethereum just conquer back into the channel. So that's even achieved confirmation upon re-entry into it. It really wanted that. So that's very nice. Very nice. You don't often see something fall out of a channel like that and just beautifully, touch back into it. So well done, Ethereum. I have to say that's impressive. That's worthy of some attention. That's really worthy of some attention. So we'll keep an eye on that. And it's very interesting, huh? It happened, guys. That was right at the point of my intersection. If you look at this, right at the point of the intersection of this this line that I had drawn, kind of this, I have one more lane above of these kind of trading lanes. I have the intersection of this trading lane and my diagonal line. That's exactly where that reconfirmation to get back in occurred, if you'll see that. So that's interesting. I look at small nuances like that. I'm interested in those dynamics in terms of what type of an interchange occurs here, and I think we can calculate it. But I just like to note that kind of as we go, go looking at it. It's nice. That's very nice. So yeah, Shiba is kind of exciting because it's taking some pressure. It's taking some downward pressure. It's really achieving some negative prices, and guys, that's exciting. I'm excited because I was able to give the VIPs a heads up, guys. I was able to give them a heads up that this triangulation here had essentially fallen apart, and it looked like maybe it was a good time to make sure you locked in the 100+% gains that you had made, or etc. I'm not sure exactly what they had made between here and what they were waiting for, but there were multiple trades along the way. So I do know that. But as soon as this broke out of this triangulation, that's the information that I got to, guys. I got that to the VIP before we got involved, and I took some extra time tonight to make sure before we got involved in the stream that I was able to deliver that to them, because I wanted them to know that, guys, that triangulation had been broken. And there were some severe price targets, guys, severe price targets on the way down. So definitely am happy to have been able to provide that to the group, and we'll see what happens with the price. Maybe they want to buy more. Maybe they wanted to, sell and buy more at some point. So I won't speak for them. Again, it's not financial advice, guys. It's just kind of the pattern. I bring up the analogy, just put the wheels on the car, put the tires on the car, and get the car down the road. It's like, some of this stuff's just common sense. So yeah, it's just that's it. Those of you who are in terms of the simplicity of it, I'll say it. Let me look at the chats again. We'll go to the charts, we'll go to the chats, and we'll just kind of look around, the room, see what's going on. You guys are looking nice. We have a new look for the channel. Just something, guys, just doing a little something. We'll probably modify it. We have some artistic designers that'll be looking at, improving different components. We'll put different coins around. We definitely have, the banner on the top versus the banner on the bottom. We'll get a little bit more slick. I had no idea the level of computing power that's required for these things. These things get hot, you know. I used to have Cisco servers, rack servers, and we could probably use one right now. Let's see what we have. Absolutely, Lars, how are you? Great to have you. Nice to see you. Let's see what we have. What else? Who else we have? Looks like the same old good crowd. How nice to see everybody. What a nice thing to see everybody. Very, very nice. Let's see what we have. Any questions? Humans love conquering, even in the trading world. I like that very much. Very true, very true. Now you guys are coming up with pricing targets. You're looking at the the different pricing targets, and wow, it's it's nice to see the price come down a little bit. I'm a big fan of getting in at lower levels, so particularly when I'm able to let the group know that we have a Houston, we have a problem. So that's and I don't always draw on candlesticks, but it was one of those situations that just matched up so well on candlesticks. I'm like, yeah, Houston, we have a problem right here. It's like, yeah, we can hold and expect good things, but we have a problem right here. So congratulations to you who essentially have avoided that level of the problem. And it's not that huge of a problem. It's going to be, 10, 20. We'll see what it winds up being. Maybe it will regain footing here soon. If you guys will excuse me one moment. Pardon me. Wow. I'm convinced that Houston, Texas, and Texas at large is nothing compared to like California, Malibu. I know we have people in Florida. It's just the more I spend time in Texas at all, it seems like we've got just a lot of pollution. There's a whole lot of pollution. Recently, last time I was in Florida, recently was just Fort Lauderdale area was just, it seemed like really clean air, really something I enjoyed. And it just seems like as we've been locked down recently, it's just been a little difficult to breathe and difficult to find a good kind of outlet. So it's been nice. The crypto space has been nice, but I miss those nice trips overseas and kind of the time with friends. So hopefully all that's around the corner again. I think that hopefully is around the corner again soon. Miss California. Miss some good spots out there, Pebble Beach and whatnot. So yeah, not sure if you guys like the Pebble Beach area. It's a nice area. I guess it's hard not to say that's a nice area. Let's see what we have. Not too much going on, guys, in terms of the pricing charts right now. Just kind of normal stuff. I mean, we've called this in terms of Doge. What are we waiting for? We're kind of waiting for something. If you guys would like to know kind of where you think this is going, kind of like what's the next move. Again, it could surprise to the upside, but if you want to call this kind of, it's not really even you can't even say, I'm not even going to throw a technical on anything with Dogecoin right now. It has purposely frustrated on the last 5 to 6 technical patterns to the point you literally have to watch. The breakout of the pattern because it's going to do essentially the opposite of what it should do. It's just been like that the last 4 or 5 moves. You guys know on the inverse head and shoulders. Even Elon tweeted right here exactly at the moment on the inverse head and shoulders. We had people who got in, probably made a percent, maybe 2%, and literally executed probably just a trade or had a stop loss just on the other side of that. But with an Elon tweet, nothing happened. Now something happened here with his tweet after kind of an exit, which was nice. Some people made some good money, but yeah, just it's kind of odd. The whole thing seems kind of stalled. It's kind of like it's been spooked a little bit. I don't think it's necessarily Sheeb. I don't think it's necessarily Sheeb, but I don't know. I don't know what your thoughts are. As we look at this is right in line with what I had sent to the group. So I guess if you guys are invested in that or not, it's nice that. I don't know. It's nice to be able to have provided you that information. I'm happy to have provided that to you. So also I want to do a shout out again to the new VIP crew. And Brad Sullivan, great to have you as a member of the VIP. I think you're really going to get a lot out of it. If you will go ahead and all the new VIP guys, if you will go ahead and let's go to the Twitter. Where is Twitter? Let me go to Twitter. Yeah, here we go. Twitter.com. If you'll go to Twitter, and if you will type in the search box, if you'll type in The Kingdom, Kingdom, if you'll type that in, go to the bottom and click on Go to the Kingdom. Then if you will follow me and hit notifications, that would be great. And then click on the first one here. It says hello, I am VIP, follow me. Go ahead and click on here and just type in I'm VIP and follow me. And you can let me know who you are in the chat. In the YouTube, let's say in the YouTube, and then I'll put your information in. I'll put you in the listserv. I'll put you in the DM, and we have some other perks coming. I don't know if you guys have heard Brad, DMS, and Bruno, but we have some cards that are being formed right now. We have some VIP cards. We're going to put those together. We have the team that's going to that essentially did the logo work for the U.S. Open, the tennis championship. That's going to do the cards for us. So we're looking forward to that. That should be a lot of fun. We'll be getting that, and yeah, we have some different kind of conference call abilities, some different, some different kind of stuff that's going to be going on. It's a very successful group. It's a very, some of them have hot hands. I just like to say that in terms of their ability to trade. They're very aggressive and they're very good. Some of them are very good. So I think you guys are all going to learn a lot from each other. That's the really cool part. Highly technical group, and it's just nice to be able to bring some different pricing ideas. That's really nice. We can talk about some different coins. It's like I kind of have the flavor and the feel for most of these coins, and there's a reason why I'm trading the coins that I am right now. So if Shiba were to just completely fall out and down, I guess we would have, some different things to focus on. So it doesn't have to be, if Shiba just wants to, lie low for a while, that's fine. I would anticipate at the lower levels, it's still going to have some good price action. It has a lot of attention. So that attention may move on to a different, a different subset, a different interest. Looks like MATIC is about to turn around and go to the upside again. That's positive. That's in line with the, I don't want to bring up that price target way up there. That's a really high price target, guys. You guys know that, but people wanted to know when they didn't get involved in the retracements. Then they wanted to know, well, is it too late to get involved? And you really don't need to get involved. You guys remember this was this is where this started right here. Okay, so this was the retracement level here for MATIC when I gave the lines here. As we look at that, none of this was here. So this was the accumulation schedule to acquire the coin, and it took you all the way to the upside. Right now, currently at about, let's see, at about 43% on the move for the day. So that's a very nice move to the upside, and we can just look if I can bring up that MATIC. Let's see. Let's see. Where's MATIC? Let's see. Where's MATIC? MATIC. So it's nice. I like to bring pricing targets to people. I like to be able to deliver those. Looks like this is, let's see, not MATIC. Let's see where MATIC is. These are a lot of the different cryptos that we're going over that I'm bringing to you guys. We already went over the MATIC chart. I'm not sure exactly where it is. Yeah, we'll get into it. We'll find it here in a bit. I've already gone over it in the stream, so it is in here. If we can't find it real quickly, well, we'll just come back and do it. I don't want to belabor it too much. You guys just saw it 10 minutes ago, so maybe 15 minutes ago. That's fine. You guys rewind if you want to and go find where we gave this to you, but it's in there. You guys can just bring it back up again. But that's nice to be able to recover. I also like the fact it recovered perfectly on this line. So the fact that this is kind of like some huge, enormous retracement and confirmation that has broken out is very interesting in terms of the overall potential for this. You guys can look at this as a reconfirmation. Well, after a lengthy channel cycle, a breakout and a reconfirmation, guys. With that's really something, guys. You don't often see that occur with a channel of this size and with this level of pricing dynamic to start with. It's it's really phenomenal. This is really something. This is 168% right here. 168%. So there was a reason I was discussing this with the VIP crew, is due to the kind of the high level, the price action. We underperformed here originally, the fact that we've retraced and we received this confirmation, this doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, I have this green line up at let's see, $1.41. Okay, $1.41. That would essentially be a double if and when it can hit that at some point. That's essentially going to be a double from here. Let's see, almost from kind of the entry spot in around 75, and around that was the double. Again, but you've actually been able to sell and buy again, so it may be more than just that figure. So very, very nice. I want to check these chats, see what you guys have going on, and see what's cooking with you VIP guys. And yeah, I want to check out Overkill Marine's in the house. What's going on, brother? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Glad you're here. Let's see. What do we have here? Let me read through some of these issues. Yeah, you guys are. Oh, you're looking at Fetch. Nice one, Crypto HQ. Nice one. Yeah, the dude abides. What's going on? I hope some of you guys got into this and worked those retracements. I had sent you guys that the MATIC charts in the YouTube post sections. So I hope some of you guys got in on MATIC and are experiencing this right now, because we had talked about it enough, and I had given you those retracements just in general. Just the price. I mean, anyone who looks at that chart is going to say the price action is phenomenal. 160% to the upside in the first kind of move up there before that consolidated channel. Just phenomenal. So very, very nice. Let's see what we have. Yeah, you're funny, huh? Dude abides. Yeah, I think someone talking about joining VIP. You definitely should. I'm really glad. Bruner, I know that Bruner Samuel has been around for a little while, so big shout out. What's going on? I'm really happy that you made the step up. You're going to like it. There's just a lot of good trades. You're going to find it's like, yeah, there's some really great trades. It's a cool group too. I think it's, I just have to say it's one of the best, most sophisticated, kind of professional, easygoing, and not, I mean, it's a nice crowd. You're going to like it a lot. Yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt. A lot of people, plan on joining, and they work up to it. So yeah, it's a good thing. A lot of people plan on that. In terms of the layout that we've kind of achieved here thus far, this was kind of a quick remedy and to not overtax the system. But we're going to get some professional design work beyond this. We'll make it kind of not too glitzy, not too, not too. I don't want it too much like Las Vegas. I'll say that. Whatever we get into, so it'll need to be a nice blend. Hopefully that can happen. For you Basecamp guys, I know some of you are emailing me or you're texting me or putting replies in that you want to join VIP and that you're just kind of waiting on that. There's no rush. You guys, just so you know, there's no rush. A lot of people are doing well. We're coming up with a lot of great targets. But yeah, it's not really a necessary, it's not a necessary thing that it just has to really happen. You have to do it immediately. Just so relax. Basecamp. There's nothing wrong with Basecamp. You guys will have a good time there, and yeah, I really think you will. Let me see what we have here. We have a new kind of function here that allows. Let's see. Trying to put forth. I wanted to, essentially I wanted to have something that we could kind of look at in terms of, I always do a shout out to the members. That's real big. And I'm trying to put together a nice list that we can just kind of look at the most recent members that have joined up. And we're able to see that kind of, and just discuss for a moment. And yeah, that's something that we can put up, read through, and just welcome people. So it looks like, where is, let's see, DMS Business for sure, DMS Business. It's very nice. And then we have Dan is a base camper. DMS Business is VIP. Bruner Samuel is restricted. Yeah, VIP, absolutely. And Brad Sullivan is off there, but Brad Sullivan. Then we also have Quayne Douglas, which is great. He's in the VIP. Then we have Darlene Ruiz, community leader. Fantastic. She is our primary community leader. She's that middle tier, and she is the solo kind of primary community leader. We really appreciate her being a community leader. Then we have Lawrence Gomez, VIP, Victor DJ, all types of just great. I mean, we have Robert Garcia Sr., just, you know, fantastic, absolutely fantastic VIP. Dom Patterson, Samuel Scores. Overkill Marine is in the house right now. Amor Fati, always paying attention, always ready to trade. Daryl Miner also. And we have Jay Suave, very good at technicals. Jay is very good at technicals. We have a few more base camp, but guys, we're getting to the point we have we have about 50. Guys, we have about 50 restricted VIP zone individuals. So very, very nice. And, you know, it's just, yeah, it's very nice. I don't know. It's nice to be able to bring that information to you and just to the numbers that are kind of growing. I anticipate it'll grow to the point where it's just a good thing that we're able to spend time whenever we have time, kind of just amongst ourselves to whatever extent we can without just, you know, a lot of people. It kind of gives it that exclusivity feel to it. So it's kind of nice. So we're not pushing up advertisements or big numbers or nothing's inflated. You know, we're not one of those channels that wants, I need, you know, by next week I want 20,000 subscribers. I'm going to go ahead and, you know, push my numbers up through YouTube and we're going to get all that done. And I'm going to, you know, I'm not going to pay to get subscribers, to get more views. That's not what I want to do. I want things to grow generically and to be a kind of a value-based proposition and to just prove to the people internally here that the credibility is there, that the technical work is being done. So look at this launch. It's just this negative launch, right? It's and it stutter stepped here. It also stutter stepped up here. That kind of disappeared. It's just trying to find itself. You know, I hope that no one is just going to hold through all of this, because it's going to be quite a drastic drop if and when, you know, back there. It'd be about a 50% drop, 60% drop if it wants to retrace the entirety of it. It may not. You know, I have a feeling that like right in this area might be interesting to recover to. Okay, like the 2 to the 2-2 might be interesting to get in and around this area, the 2 to the 2-2. If we draw a fib on this, it would just be, you know, something along the lines of, let's see, yeah, that's good. That's about right. The 2-2 is about, yeah, that's your golden pocket, guys. So that would be interesting to get to. And yeah, then I think we could you know, expect some additional good positive price action. So it's a nice place to, you know, kind of, and again, it can always surprise you. There's a lot of action, and it doesn't like to just sit there and be down. We've noticed that. So it really hung tight here at the top levels. It was trying to do something relatively bullish, and then it's just it's dropped off. So, you know, that 2-2 is something we haven't discussed too much. You guys may want to jot that down. I think that's an interesting point. And if you guys want to jot it down and maybe let me know kind of where you think is kind of an interesting point as well, I think that would be great. I would love to know that. Definitely love to know that. Let's look at MATIC again. Yeah, MATIC has really had it. Like, you know, it decided this is it. It's time to run. Very nice move. Based on the previous price action, it may just have more to go, guys. This was just a phenomenal, you know, just a phenomenal event. So it's interesting. A lot of people were asking me about MATIC, and then they wanted to know more about that and some other things. I'm not sure they got in MATIC at all. We talked about it so much. So yeah, I don't know. I hope people worked the retracements and worked into an accumulation kind of context on it. I know some people that did, but yeah. That's a good little price history. Good little, was it 50% again? Yeah, I think about a 50%. 42%, not bad. Not bad at all. 40%, we'll take it. We will take it while Doge kind of heading, you know, heading sideways. Interested to see what you guys have been doing. We got some great pictures from Captain Crypto. Appreciated those. You guys take a look. These are, and actually I won't show off all the pictures. I won't do that, but I'd really like to. They're great pictures, Captain Crypto. We really appreciate that. So I'll respect your privacy though, and I won't divulge those all over the stream here. I will keep those private. But great pictures, huh? Very, very impressive. They could almost be like, you know, Hollywood level photographs. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see, what do we have? Nikaya, let's see. Yeah, MATIC has been trading well for a while, Jay. Absolutely. That's why I've been talking about. The price action is just phenomenal. It is one of those ones to pay attention to. It's been one to pay attention to the last several days. So, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Dude abides asking about MATIC, of course. From Maui, very nice. Very, very nice. As we look at, let's go through a few different. I don't want to mention too much because honestly, you know, if we get into too much, we're going to. I don't want things to just pop up on the radar, just to pop up on the radar. If we talk about something, I want it to be kind of crucial. So let's see. Let's do this. Let's just ruin these right now. Okay. All right. So they're the same players, guys. The same players. You know, we've got Uniswap, Wave, Bandy. Same type of players that are involved. Yeah, same type of players. I think what I'd like to do is I would like to, and I'm probably going to do this. I'm gonna, you know, kind of recap on this notion of all right. Ryan Audrick, what's going on, brother? I'm going to add you to the lists. Yes, that's great. We're so happy to have you, Ryan. That's fantastic. Thank you for being here. It's nice to have you a member of the VIP. That's fantastic. That is really great. Let me look you up on the list here and just make sure I've got all the information that I need. You're going to love the group. You guys welcome Ryan. I think I put you in the system earlier on. I'm just looking through now to make sure I put you into the system. Let me see this. I think you told me what your handle was on YouTube. Let me go back and review that and make sure. We're just kind of watching the price action of Dogecoin in the meantime, setting up some VIPs. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. What do you guys think is going to happen with BTC? It's back up to 58. It's above that 57.5 level everyone's talking about. It's at 58. It needs to get above 60 again. So let's see here. Yeah, Ryan, I had sent you looks like a DM. If you could respond to that DM, that'd be great. That would be great on your Twitter there. If you could respond to that, we will get you up and running. Plug you into the group. Let you guys meet Ryan. Sounds like a plan. Let's see what we got. The little housekeeping here and there. Let me figure this out. All right. All right. We have such a great looking group of VIPs. I get when I carry over your information into like a Word document, it shows me all your profile pictures, everything. It's a really great group. Omer, if you're in the house, what's going on, brother? We got that's nice. We got some Range Rovers in the base camp. That's necessary. Very nice. Petrea, wanted to go ahead and say that. Nico, what's going on? Emily, always doing great. Nick Parazzo, base camper. Just great stuff. I saw a great video of a, what is this? Bronzebeard. Bronzebeard, what's going on, man? Wanted to say what's going on. I love that jersey you got, the Doge Father jersey. That's nice. Very nice. I like pictures, character and pictures. Nikaya, what a great picture. That is a great picture. That's fantastic. I'm looking at your the photos from your YouTube. Marion, Daniel, fantastic. Fantastic pictures. Just great. Good people. Soho Trader, big fan. Lars. Look like you're in Hawaii, Lars. Very nice. Nice picture. And what else do we have? Andreas. Interesting at base camp. We got some candlestick magicians in base camp. Very nice. Shannon is back. That's nice to see. And let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Yeah, I'm able to and happy to go through anything. We'll point at XRP. I'm just going to point this out because we made a nice 2x call on that to our appropriate people in and around this level. Was that around here? We called that out to about 150% movement up on the price on that. That was a nice move, XRP. We appreciate being able to bring you guys some really nice trades like that in line with SHIB over the last. Let's see, the last, was it 48 hours? It's been quite a 48 hours, huh? Yeah, and around last day and 19 hours. So, yeah, not bad, about 48 hours. So, very, very, very well done. What I would like to do, guys, I'm going to go and do a little bit of homework. I may do a little bit of homework in terms of looking at some different opportunities, some trade opportunities for our VIPs. I would recommend if anyone's not in the VIP that you go ahead and join so I can get you guys that information as well. Guys, it's real simple. They have expressed that they want that delivery of that specified content. So I'm accommodating kind of their that for them. And it's a positive circumstance. I think it's a positive development for the community overall that those traders are able to get kind of an elevated level in line with my professional finance background, etc. Just not financial advice, but just something very professionally oriented. And so I'm going to continue to do that for all our VIPs. If we have 50 or if we have 500, I'm going to continue to do that with the same kind of force and effect. And I think it's the group is going to grow, and it's going to grow because people are doing well and making money, and they're happy about the trades. So a lot of you guys are obviously you're smart enough to know you need to do your own due diligence. Go ahead and find your use me as an opinion kind of reference marker. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sign out and I'm going to go do some work for the VIPs. If you guys have not joined yet and you'd like to join VIP, go ahead and click. Just go ahead and pull the trigger and see what you think. I think you'll like it. And I know you'll like it. They all are getting along very well and having a good time in their trades, making phenomenal amounts of money. So I will probably be back with you maybe earlier tomorrow so we don't push things so late in the day. And in the meantime, I'm going to be getting you guys some good trades. Make sure you check out this tab in the YouTube, all of you, you restricted zone VIP members. And it was a good day. You made some good trades on Dogecoin. It looks like you got out of the woods here on SHIB. I was able to kind of help with that, and it looks like a few of you may have gotten into this MATIC trade, maybe even a little bit late, but you've still gotten into it, and it's nice to see you guys making some money. And it looks like there's just some more room, on the upside here. I'd be surprised if this is the first and second song of the dance. There may be another song in this dance. As we look at kind of the first song, the second song, I would look at another song in the dance here. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice price action to be consistent. Kind of with this has really done well with multiple kind of layers up like this in the past. So yeah, there may be multiple layers up like this as well if it wants to repeat. If it wants to repeat kind of what it's done before. So you guys have a good night, and we hope you enjoyed that. If you guys didn't watch, if you are VIP and you didn't watch, please go ahead and watch that video from this morning just to kind of reconnect with that, and let me go do some homework. And we'll be back with you probably tomorrow at some point. We appreciate all that you do for the crypto kingdom. You guys are fantastic. And yeah, just hope you guys share with me a little bit in that Twitter DM in the group message chat, kind of how your trades are going. And this is London with the crypto kingdom. We'll